Please, please, please stop killing animals. It is not safe, ethical, civilized, or necessary to be murdering, torturing, confining, enslaving innocent sentient beings all over the world every day of the week and every day of the year. We do not need to use animals for fashion. We don't need to use animals for entertainment. We don't need them in vivisection laboratories. We don't need them in slaughterhouses. None of this is necessary. Animals in entertainment are confined and enslaved, tortured, trained with metal objects like bull hooks and whips. They are forced into performing unnatural, ridiculous tricks that they would never have to do if they were in their own habitat and not kidnapped by human beings. As far as entertaining in the circus, elephants and all manner of wildlife are forced to tour in tiny spaces all over the country and be dragged out to be trained and perform. Little children should be taught, parents should be taught not to support the circus. The same with the marine parks. Those big orcas are taken out of their ocean home and put in tiny cement cages, cement prisons for their entire life. Not fair, not entertainment, it's cruelty. As far as fashion, we don't need to be wearing animals. We don't need to be having cosmetics tested on animals. There are plenty of beautiful fashions that we can have without using animal skins. We don't have to be using toxic cosmetics in the first place. There are many companies that are using natural botanicals that are not toxic to the skin, and there's no reason not to use personal care products that are made cruelty-free. Also, entertainment is not horse racing. All that is greed and cruelty. Horses die on the track, they die by the hundreds in training, and it's not necessary to have horse racing anymore. The day of horse racing and dog racing is over. Not necessary for people to go out and hunt for trophies, to go out into the wild and blow away a sentient, magnificent wild being so that you can mount the head on the wall is ridiculous. It's even psychopathic to go out into the habitats of these animals just so you can mount their heads as if they're more beautiful when they're dead. To me, it is a lack of a feeling of strength and power within a human being if they can do that. It's impotence, it's inability to feel any kind of powerful energy within their soul to be able to use an animal to try to feel power. Vivisection is not necessary because it's dangerous, actually, because animals are not human beings. They react differently to drugs and chemicals and procedures. So that which is done to animals in the laboratory by vivisectors who are paid with our tax dollars to do their automatically renewed grant vivisection will cause disease. What it will do is make people sicker, which it is doing. It is not making people more healthy. Our health system is in more trouble than it's ever been. People are sicker than ever, and they get more sick from the drugs that they ingest. Animals are not normal animals in the laboratory. They live in cages in windowless laboratory settings. Animals react differently to all substances that maybe wouldn't hurt a human, and vice versa. They are not models for humans. Humans are not large rats or any kind of rodent or cat or dog. They use every species. Also, human disease, which occurs spontaneously, cannot be recreated in an animal artificially. It doesn't happen that way. So there is really no use, no need for animals. We don't need to be eating them for sure, because we can be healthy and healthier without animals or their products. They clog the system, they cause disease. We need plant-based food. We need a clean environment, which animal agriculture is completely the main cause of global warming and climate disturbance. We need to get on board with what's happening in the world today. It's going to become a vegan world. There's no need to go, kicking and screaming with it. Just go for it and learn how much better you can feel. It's happening. There's more and more vegans every day, and it's to our benefit for peace on this planet and a clean environment and happy people and happy animals.